Hi everyone, my name is Cassandra Vizcaino and today I'll be informing you about land pollution. What is land pollution, you may ask? Land pollution is all over the world and many of us are surrounded by it without knowing. There are many different effects it carries, causes, and preventions that land pollution contains. Today I'll be presenting an effect, a cause, and a prevention, such as littering, groundwater poisoning, and a prevention that is being made towards land pollution to avoid these types of situations. First, let's discuss a cause. Littering is one of the many causes of land pollution. When people drive around the street and view a place that is full of unwanted items, they view this place as a target where they tend to throw objects such as trash bags, recycle, or any other products that they may not want. Posting signs such as no littering with a $1,000 fine was no solution to preventing littering from being placed on the streets. There are many lands that are full of items all over the world. One of the places that contains the most trash would be places that people visit the most. For instance, beaches are contained with much trash, such as Chicago Park District. They pay about $4.7 million for cleaning about 26 miles of parks around the city and lakefront. Littering is something that causes land pollution in many different places. Although it can be stopped for our environment, it's something that many people don't understand. On beaches, we view lots of littering, which can damage the environment but also the water at the same time. When someone leaves a water bottle on the beach, it is an object that usually ends in the water. The water bottle will end up breaking up in pieces, but those small pieces of trash can form toxic chemicals in the water. Secondly, let's discuss an effect on land pollution. Although there are many effects that damage land pollution, one effect that I found most interesting would be groundwater poisoning. You may ask, what is groundwater poisoning? Groundwater poisoning is contaminants that are placed underground water, which makes it dangerous to use. A large amount of this is used in crops. Many people tend to use contaminants from nitrates, bacteria, poisonous herbicides, and insecticides. Many believe that throwing more chemicals would make their crops grow without realizing that many of the times they're becoming land pollution to our environment. After some research, many farm workers are now growing organic crops, decreasing chemicals that are being added. This begins to decrease the amount of land pollution that we are surrounded by. Lastly, let's discuss some preventions that have been taken towards land pollution. There are many different ways to reduce land pollution. You may ask, what should be done to make a change to our environment? One way that we can prevent the spread would be by making a small change and recycling our greens using it as compost bins. Using the compost bins, there is a large amount of greens going to waste. When they become recyclable at home while using a compost, many greens are going to waste when they can become recyclable at home by composting it. Composting is a great way to improve your soil. It takes a couple of steps, such as growing a plant, enjoying the plant, and composting them, and returning it back to the soil. There are many different bins available at your service. Taking advantage of these services won't only help you, but also the environment. This is one of the many services that can be utilized in action to help reduce the land pollution. Land pollution is an issue that can be caused and affected in many different ways, but it doesn't mean that it hasn't tried to become prevented. Land pollution is something that we need to begin taking action and preventing it from damaging our environment. This won't only help you, but everyone around us, which helps the environment in many different ways. That's it. Thank you.